American dollars. They feel so different. Feels like Monopoly money. So today we're at Basseterre, capital city of St. Kitts and Nevis. So we're at Fairview House, which was one of sort of like the lords' houses back in the day. You've got stable houses over there. This is the study. They've got like, before in that room there was the dining table. And that's it. And then you got all this. I mean, for a study there's not much in here, is there? No books, no. These ones. So Basseterre has a bit of a rich history. They've had loads of tragedies in the past. They've had fires, they've had floods, earthquakes, many colonial wars between the British and the French again. You can see a lot of sort of French influence in the buildings as well. These are the families that lived here. All the way from the 1700s to the 1960s. This is the master bedroom. Oh, a 4-poster bed. Nice little balcony. Little washroom here. This is where they did their business. Yeah, it's a toilet. Ensuite in it. That is a big bed. And here you've got, oh, a little dresser. Oh, there's a balcony. Let's go on the balcony. It's quite a big balcony as well. Oh, this is a nice view. Just seen this little ottoman thing at the bottom of the bed. It's like frozen stuff. Bed sheets. Reminds me of the Resident Evil chests, storage chests. You got a wedding dress in here as well. And a wardrobe. Alright, let's go and have a look around. There's a slavery exhibit. Oh, that's creepy. Oh. Here you've got some restraints that they've used on the slaves. These wooden ones, like one of the heads would go there, and then that end of a different one would go around the neck. Handcuffs. I don't know what that is. It's some sort of collar. Punishment collar. So this was the original kitchen building and stable houses over it. It was just up there a minute ago. Oh, you got these slave dungeons as well. Maybe we can go in. My mistake, it's not a slave dungeon, it's a bath house. This is originally where they took baths. I guess is their bathtub. What did, like, how did they drain it? I guess they kind of just scooped it out or whatever. But how many people do you bath at the same time? Got the map. Another one of these toilets. Old style toilets. That is a big bath. With a small little kettle there. I'm guessing, I mean, they don't really get cold weather here, do they? So, yeah. A nice dip. I was looking at the slavery stuff, and it turned out a lot of them enslaved their own people as well, which is quite tragic. But at the end of the day, it's like, if they don't, how are they going to survive? It's not good. Survival of the fittest, isn't it? But it's bad. Let's have a look at the kitchen. This is the original kitchen. A nice little sink area. I'm guessing that's some sort of oven. And then you got like, that's like a stove area. Where a chimney, oh, you can actually see out, chimney out. So all your cooking, all the smoke can ventilate. And you can put some more fuel for the oven there. Oh, amazing. All very high ceilings. I'm guessing this is the sort of like botanical gardens area. Some bamboo here. And then you got loads of different sort of like plants and trees dotted around over there as well. Quite a big garden. There's a bar cafe. Let's head there. Let's get this punch. Have you had yours? Oh, there's a pool as well. There's a pool area. She did say you can have a dip in here, but I'm not gonna because I've not got anything. It's nice though. Nice little resorty area. So that concludes our tour of Basseterre, St. Kitts and Nevis. It was a short but sweet tour. Now we're just in the sort of shopping district area. Sort of like a lot of the duty free stuff, and then the ship is just there that we can board whenever we want. Gonna head back at some point for some lunch, but for now we're just going to shop around and walk around for a bit, explore the shopping district. A lot of the local stuff is closed because it is a Sunday and it's Boxing Day as well, so as you can imagine, we're just sort of having a look, and oh, it's nice in here. I'm just doing a bit of a shop. I did think about getting one of those sort of waterproof phone pouches, you know, for like recording if I'm like underwater, but I don't know how good it is, you know, like with the whole touchscreen thing, if I'm using it and recording. I'll ask the guy a bit. Let's see. Oh, there's some snorkeling bits here as well. So St. Kitts is independent now. You know, we went independent back in the 70s or 80s. Might be even before that, but before that it was under like British rule in the centre, and the French had both either ends. And then the French wanted it from the British, and there was that wars, and then a treaty was passed where the British will occupy the centre, whereas both ends will be occupied by the French. History there for you. There were quite a lot of people like with monkeys around. I don't know if you can see over there. People are just walking around with like monkeys. And the idea is, as soon as they see you eyeing up the monkey, you can hold the monkey and take photos, but it's $10 straight away. There had some guys up at the view at the top of the Timothy Hill. That's what we went with, the panoramic view. At the top of Timothy Hill, they had people with monkeys, but as soon as you get off the bus, they'll straight away put them in your hands. And then one of the guys went over and started like rubbing aloe vera and giving my mum a back massage. And then straight after, he was like, $10 please. That's how they get you. As soon as you jump off the bus, they'll eye you, come straight to you, shove a monkey in your face so you can grab it and take photos, or give you a little aloe vera massage, and then $10. I only gave him 5 because I didn't know it was 10. Mum just turned around and goes, "Do you want money?" And I was like, "Alright," so I gave him $5. Butt scratcher, bug stretcher. So big mistakes. So we're just heading back onto the ship now. We've done quite a bit of shopping back there in the duty-free area, all the shops and stuff. We're gonna head back, freshen up, we get some food as well, some lunch. It's been good. St. Kitts, they asked you to, first place as well that they asked us to bring passport, and they just checked passports on the way in. And now we're going to show you the haul we got. We bought quite a bit of stuff. I'll show you what we got. We've already bought things like, oh, let me just wide angle it so you can see. Bought quite a bit of stuff beforehand. We've had got some drinks for the room. $5 for 3 bottles of Coke, which is not bad at all. We paid $5 for 2 bottles of Coke back in, I think it was Grenada, and that was like out in the street in an open market, so it was like warm. That's not bad. And then we got here, so we've bought me and my 2 brothers t-shirts already. Here we've got 2 t-shirts for my, well technically there's how many? There's 5 t-shirts here for my dad, 2 sisters, Jack and Tom. So my sister's husband and boyfriend, my brother-in-law. Here we've got, okay, so I did it. I bought, if it will come out the bag, 1 second. Got some slip slops, that's right. Got some water socks for tomorrow. Water socks? Water shoes? I don't know. Because my trainers are still soaked and these dry really quickly, so I've got some of these for tomorrow because we're going, well, I'm going to do some kayaking and snorkelling, and then a waterproof phone case for photos and recordings tomorrow as well. And then just got bits of jewellery here and there. But yeah, that is the haul. That is pretty much it. Other things, what else have we bought? We've bought me recently t-shirts as well.
And baby.
Oh, and baby Harvey's got t-shirt. And yeah, just like some snacks and stuff. My trainers still soaked from the Eco Trek trip, so these will come in handy. They were $29. Bit more expensive than I'd normally like to pay, but it is what it is. I forgot to pack my old ones, and hopefully this would work. If it doesn't, then I'm out of a phone. We'll see. We'll test it. Today we're in Antigua. going solo today because we're going to be doing a kayak and snorkel adventure. They don't like water, so I'm doing it by myself. Should be good. And I should be back for lunchtime. I've even got my fashionable water shoes on. Water socks, I don't know. Slip slops, that's what we call them. They're like flip flops, but slippery. Here's our ship from the front. That, I assume, is a German ship because it says "Willkommen" on the side of it. I'm guessing it's been raining today. Either that or it's really high tide. Dr. Dre has branched out, hasn't he? He's into buses now. So I'm back towards the pier. I'm back at the ship, basically. And there's the ship there. I'm just currently chilling in a bar nearby to get some Wi-Fi. Just because the ship Wi-Fi is not great. But I've got to say, that trip was amazing. A bit kayaking. Never done kayaking in my life before. This is the bar, by the way. Kayaking was amazing, and then did some snorkeling, which I have some clips of. We saw a stingray as well, but the stingray was quite far down. And as soon as I got my phone ready to record, because it was in this little pouch, it had already swum away. I already swam away. Just came back with two ladies, a woman called Sheila and a woman called Karen, and they bought me a beer. We've just been chatting. Really nice people. She had worked in Hong Kong for about 5 years, so we were just talking about Cantonese. She was speaking to me in Cantonese. Well, just like a few phrases here and there, not fluently. There's a helicopter over there. They do helicopter rides as a tour around here as well. Or I opted for the kayak and snorkel. I think my mum and Jenny went to the beach and Saab. I had a quick sort of wash down in the shower at the kayaking place, just to wash off all the sort of seawater and stuff. But I do need a proper shower when I get in, and maybe get some food as well. Just tried to use the local bar Wi-Fi to FaceTime and video call home, but the Wi-Fi is just as bad as on the ship. It's very choppy and just laggy and just not really loading properly. But yes, hang on, I need to check my cruise card. But yeah, I was just saying the local bar Wi-Fi is not great. Just at that bar there. It was alright. Just gonna head back on the ship now. Just saw Jenny on that little pier over there. She was posing for photos with a little selfie stick. But she said Mum's already headed back. I'm gonna go back and grab a shower, maybe go for some late lunch and see what next. We've got to be back on for 5:30, but it's only almost 3 o'clock now. Don't need to do any shopping, so I'm good. Shower, eat, chill for a bit. Here's the cruise ship. This is my one. I think that one's from Germany. And this is ours. And you see this little gazebo thing. There's a guy there. You show him your cruise card. And then when you get in there, there's a little guy at a little desk. You scan your cruise card, go straight through, and then up on a lift. Quick update after the kayaking and snorkeling. So After I got on the boat, I saw Jenny down by the bar that I was at, literally just about to go shower because I went to wash off all the seawater and stuff, and then Mum came back, so I showered, went for some lunch, and then I ended up coming back and just having a nap. And that's all I did up until like dinner time, just because when I was snorkeling, they gave us the option of whether they wanted us to get back on the boat and they'll take us back to shore, or you can swim back. Now, from where I was, it didn't look that far. It didn't look that far. And a group of people was like, oh, we're gonna swim back to the shore. I was like, you know what, I could do that. It doesn't look that far. Started swimming back, and then halfway across, not even halfway, probably say like quarter of the way, I started to regret it. I was like, God damn, I'm gonna be still swimming back. And then I looked back and I saw people getting back on the boat, and I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna just go straight past me on the boat, and they're gonna be waiting for me at shore while I'm out at sea by myself, still swimming back to the beach. I started to regret it. I was like, I should have stayed on the boat. God, should have stayed on the boat. But I started swimming really fast. And I was like swimming and swimming and swimming. And I made it before the actual boat got back to shore, which was good. So I was chilling there for a bit. But that swim was it just took it out of me. I was absolutely shattered. So after showering, you know, washing all the sun cream and all the salt water off, there was showers there, but it was just to wash off the seawater, like fresh water, just wash off the seawater, but there was no soap or anything. So I came back and had a proper shower, had some lunch with Mum, and then came back and just napped for the rest until like dinner time. And then I literally on this ship is eating, sleeping, the occasional excursion. We've got another one coming up tomorrow. Next time I think I would leave a day in between excursions, just so like, you know, like if we're not at sea, we go from one island to another for the next day. I would just like to go out and just walk around myself rather than doing a full-on thing just for the rest. But it's been good though. It's been good to sort of do it and burn off the extra calories and whatnot. But that's probably what I'm gonna do next time. Maybe have a few gaps in between. I did mention it to my mum, and she was like, might as well, we're there now. Also, I have burnt a bit. I don't know if you can see. Only a little bit, but like, I did slather myself in Factor 50, and I still burnt. I think it was because we was out on the kayak. I was topless, and like, the sun was directly on us. No shade, no nothing. All the way through for about an hour and a half-ish. So, also, this case, it worked. It kept my phone dry and safe. Wore it around my neck. Nothing happened to it. Phone's still intact. The only thing I would say is it gets a bit mucky, probably from the seawater. So some of the footage and some of the photos came out a little bit blurry, and then sometimes my phone like would drop to the bottom. So when I was sort of trying to take a selfie video on front camera, that green bit would get in the way. But otherwise, good purchase for $6. Very good.